Hello and welcome to Storytime with Miss Megan. I am Miss Megan. My crown says M-E-G for Meg. That's me. Today's theme is knights and royalty. What is a knight? What's a knight? Answer me!
It's like it's like a warrior.
What about night? Do I mean the moon and the stars? Is that what I mean?
No.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
I mean this kind of night. K-N-I-G-H-T. A knight is someone who dresses in armor and wields a sword and goes into battle. Rah, rah, rah. That's a knight. What does royalty mean?
It's like kings and queens.
Kings and queens, yeah. Or princes and princesses. Okay. So, look at me. I forgot something, guys. What did I forget?
The song.
What song?
Shake your sillies out.
Shake
Gotta shake our sillies out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We gotta shake our sillies out. Shake our sillies out. Shake our sillies out. Wiggle or waggle though. Gotta clap my crazies out. Clap my crazies out. Clap my crazies out. Wiggle my waggles out. I gotta jump my jiggles out. Jump my jiggles out. Wiggle my waggles out. Gotta yawn my sleepies out. Yawn my sleepies out. Wiggle my waggles away. Gotta shake my sillies out. Shake my sillies out. Shake.
Do it down.
Waggles out.
Hey. Yeah.
Are you ready for today's early literacy tip, adults? Today's early literacy tip is to be aware of phonological awareness. Phonological is a big, long word that means sound and hearing. So, phonological awareness is the ability to hear and understand the different smaller sounds in words. So, like mun and ki makes monkey. The phonological awareness is the ability to hear the different sounds of a word. So songs are a really great way for babies to understand how words are put together. So sing to your baby a lot.
It just looks like an old.
Okay, before we do our first book, we have to talk about a few people that are important to help the king. There's a knight. We talked about a knight, okay? A knight has a sword. There's also a squire and a page. There's a duke and a queen, of course. The queen is the ruler, the other ruler besides the king. So, together they are called the king's court. And in this book, we have the king's court that's trying to help the king. Okay?
Wait. Isn't there like a jester?
Yeah, there's a jester. A jester is part of the king's court. That's right.
And
the jester isn't in this story. That is part of the king's court. This story is called King Bidgood's in the Bathtub. It's about a king who can't get out of the bathtub because he's having too much fun. So, wasn't it like you guys on Tuesday night? You couldn't get out of the pool because you were having so much fun. Right?
Yeah.
Blank stare. All right, are you ready for the story? Here we go.
Help!
Help! Cried the page when the sun came up. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Oh, who knows what to do? I do! Cried the knight when the sun came up. Get out! to battle! You see the knight, he has his sword. Come in, cried the king with a boom, boom, boom. Today we battle in the bathtub! They're battling in the bathtub! That seems like it would make a big mess. Help! Help! Cried the page when the sun got hot. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Oh, who knows what to do?
Indoor things to do.
I do, cried the queen when the sun got hot. Get out, get out! It's time to lunch. Come in, cried the king with a yum, yum, yum. There he is. He says, come in. You think he's still in the bathtub? Today we lunch in the bathtub. That looks so fun. I would love to eat lunch in the bathtub. Help, help, cried the page when the sun sank low. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Oh, who knows what to do? I do, cried the duke when the sun sank low. Get out! It's time to fish. Come in, cried the king with a trout, trout, trout. So there's the duke. Ready to go fishing? Today we fish in the bathtub. Oh my gosh, how did they get all those fish in there? Oh my goodness, and there's a turtle, look. Okay. Help! Help! Cried the page when the night got dark. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Oh, who knows what to do? So look, he's carrying all the fish away that they caught. We do, cried the court, the whole court. When the night got dark, get out for the masquerade ball. What's a masquerade ball? You know? Like a mask. A masquerade ball. You see what they're wearing?
I see the jester.
Yeah, you're right. That is the jester. But they're wearing masks for the masquerade ball. Tonight we dance in the bathtub. Look, they're all dancing. That is too many people for one bathtub. Where's the king? I can't see him.
Right there, in the right. On the right.
Right here, that's right. He's been in the bathtub all day. It's nighttime now. Help, help, cried the court when the moon shone bright. King Bidgood's in the bathtub and he won't get out. Oh, who knows what to do? Who knows what to do? Can they ever get him out? I do, said the page when the moon shone bright, and he pulled the plug. What's going to happen when he pulls the plug?
All the water will drain and there's no more water for the king.
So he won't be able to stay in the bath, right? Let's see what happens. Glub, 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 glub. There he goes!
I was right.
Finally got out of the bathtub!
Yay!
Great job, guys! Excellent work! Okay, so now we're going to sing a song about a duke. What is a duke? We had a duke.
No, I'm not old enough to understand what.
You're not old enough to understand what a duke is?
Also, shouldn't there be a mage or something?
A mage? Like a wizard? Like a court wizard? Maybe. I could see that. Well, see, wizards usually aren't, they weren't real in the past, but who am I to say? I don't know. All right, we're going to sing a song, okay? It's called The Noble Duke of York. A duke is someone who rules a little piece of land and helps the king rule that little piece of land. So this is called The Noble Duke of York. Can you sing with me?
Sure, yeah.
Let's do it! Okay. The noble Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Oh, and when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. Let's sing it one more time, okay? Now let's pretend like we're marching, like we're soldiers. Oh, the noble Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. Oh, and when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down.
Yay!
Excellent job, guys. Okay, our next book is so cool. It's called King Arthur's Very Great Grandson. Who is King Arthur? Do we know?
No.
King
The
Arthur?
King of Arthur?
The King of Arthur? King Arthur was a famous king of Britain. He was very famous, and he was a knight in shining armor.
Britain.
You ever heard of Excalibur?
Excalibur.
King Arthur had Excalibur.
So this is the story of King Arthur's very, very great grandson. Okay. On the day Henry turned 6 years old, he woke up early, ate a large breakfast, and mounted his trusty donkey Knuckles, and went out in search of adventure.
Get off my
Look at this donkey. Amelia, oh my goodness. He had heard of a fire-breathing dragon out in the hills, so into the hills he went. So here he goes into the hills. He's looking for the dragon. When he found the terrible dragon, Henry announced himself loudly, "Behold, vile worm! I, Henry Alfred Grummerson, a knight of King Arthur's blood, do hereby challenge you to a fight to the uttermost." The dragon drew in a long, slow breath. Julia, what's going to happen? He drew in a long, slow breath. What's the dragon going to do?
Breathe fire.
But he only blew out smoke rings. Can you blow smoke rings? Can you top that, young knight? Smoke rings? Henry exclaimed. I have no time for smoke rings. I want to fight. Strength against strength, might against might. I see. Well, if rough adventure is what you seek, maybe you should try the Cyclops in the high mountains. What is a Cyclops?
It's like a giant, but with one eye.
It only has one eye, that's right.
And one eyebrow.
Straight away, Henry and Knuckles sped into the high mountains, eager to do battle with the one-eyed giant. So they're speeding into the mountains. There he is. Near day's end, Henry found himself face to face with the dreaded Cyclops. Giant, I am here to do battle with you. Prepare yourself and let us begin. The Cyclops stared at Henry, and Henry stared back. They stared and stared until they could stare no longer. Enough, Lone Eye, Henry shouted. You have had time aplenty. The battle must commence. But the battle has already begun, the Cyclops explained. Whoever blinks first is the loser. I thought you understood. No, cried Henry. I'm not interested in a staring contest. I want a struggle of arms, a test of might and outrage and courage. The Cyclops considered. If it is physical peril you desire, you should visit the Griffin down in the valley. What's a griffin?
It's like a lion and it's like a lion and an eagle.
That's right. It's the body of a lion and the head of an eagle. It's a big flying monster. Once again, Henry and Knuckles were off. They galloped through the night, eager to do battle with the ferocious griffin. High in the branches of a massive chestnut tree, Henry found the grim griffin. He held out his sword and he cried, "Aha, strange bird! I am come, and at last I have found a worthy opponent." Look, he's pretty small compared to the griffin. "Now unsheathe your claws and let us have ado." And to Henry's delight, the formidable beast agreed, ... and pulled out a chessboard. "I prefer black. Is that okay?" cried the griffin. No, it is not shouted Henry. "I want sword play, struggle, a battle to the uttermost. And if you will not have ado with me, tell me who will." "Well, if it is danger you seek," advised the Griffin, "then go down to the sea, and you will find Leviathan. Of all the living beasts, he is the most to be feared." What do you think Leviathan is?
Leviathan?
If it's by the water, it's by the ocean.
It's
Just like you guys are right now.
Yeah, it's like a big
Sea monster.
it's like a giant sea monster with like an octopus head.
That's right. It's a big giant sea monster called Leviathan. So Henry leapt atop Knuckles and rode furiously to the sea, determined to have battle, come what may. There in the roiling waters, Henry caught a glimpse of a truly enormous beast just below the surface. He cleared his throat, gathered together his 6 years of manhood, and shouted, "Ready yourself, monster, and I shall have ado with you, for I am Henry Alfred Grummerson, the great grandson of King Arthur, King of Britain." Oh my goodness, he might be in for it this time. There he goes! He's flying away! Greetings! I say greetings to the highly esteemed great. Hey, wait! Where are you going? I thought we were going to play a game. Hello? But he's floating away. Oh my goodness, the monster was so big he sent him flying. It looks like he's not going to be able to fight any monsters today. Even though he hadn't subdued Leviathan, Henry was not dismayed. After all, he traveled great distances and came face to face with 4 terrible monsters. What were the 4 monsters?
A dragon, a cyclops, a griffin, and Leviathan.
That's right! To his knowledge, not even the great King Arthur had accomplished as much in his first 2 days as a 6-year-old. But Henry had also found something he hadn't known he was looking for. Friendship, and he liked that very much. And look, there's Henry playing games with all the monsters. And Leviathan's right here. He's in the water, so he can't play chess. But the end.
Yay!
Great job, guys.
Is Storytime done? No.
What did you say?
No. Storytime done.
No, not yet. We have a couple more nursery rhymes, and then we'll be done, okay? Have you heard of Humpty Dumpty? Who is that?
He's an egg.
He's an egg. What happened to Humpty Dumpty?
He was sitting on a wall and then he fell.
Here, say it with me. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, and Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Oh, good job! One more time. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, and Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Oh, great job! And he went splat like an egg.
Splat.
Okay. Now there's one that I bet you don't know. It's called The Queen of Hearts. It's a rhyme. It's a poem. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts. What are tarts?
What?
A tart. A tart is a little cake. Like a little cake, a pie.
Like a mini cup.
She made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The knave of hearts, he stole the tarts, and he took them clean away. The Queen of Hearts called for the tarts, and she chased the knave outdoors. And the knave of hearts brought back the tarts, and he vowed he'd steal no more. That's it! Good job! So what happens? The knave of hearts steals the tarts, and then what happens?
He gives them back.
he gets in trouble and he gives them back. All right, let's do one more so we remember it. Can you try and say it with me?
Yeah.
The Queen of Hearts. She made some tarts. All on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he took the tarts and he chased them clean away. The Queen of Hearts called for the tarts and chased the knave outdoors. The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'd steal no more. The end! Great job! All right, so before we do our goodbye song, I have a couple of announcements. So, first of all, come back to Storytime. Same place, same Zoom link. Next week at the same time. Our theme is going to be giants. Oh my gosh. What kind of story do you think we'll talk about if there's giants? A story of a giant. Can you think of one?
Maybe Jack and the Beanstalk?
That's right! I'm gonna talk about Jack and the Beanstalk next story time, and we're gonna talk about big giants. It's gonna be super fun, so don't miss it. And don't forget about Terrific Tuesday. Don't forget to register for Terrific Tuesday. We're gonna have Tony Sweetland. He combines magic and comedy and juggling and storytelling. And it'll be a romping good time. So make sure you register for that. And also, we have cooking papers today. I don't know if you guys in particular have the ingredients for cooking papers, but cooking papers is at 2 o'clock today on Facebook Live. And we are making strawberry banana smoothies. It's a cook-along event, so that's fun. All right. And that's it. Just make sure you come back because it's been a great time. Oh, the last thing is I have crafts. If you want to make a crown, just like my awesome cool crown, you can come by the library and get one of these awesome craft packs that I put together. Just come
Well,
in
we
and say,
can't.
Well, you can in a few days when you're back, you goofball. When you can come to the library again. And you can come and say, I want one of Miss Megan's crown crafts. And they'll point you in the right direction. And you can pick up one of these. Okay, so that's it. Now it's time for our goodbye song. Is Amelia nearby? I don't want her to miss the goodbye song.
Oh no, I think she's outside.
Okay, are we ready? 1,
You want to do the goodbye song?
You're not ready.
We're getting a meals.
Okay, 2 1/2. 2 3/4. 2 7/8. All right, let's go. 4 3. What's the goodbye song? Oh my God. Oh, here it is. Okay. Goodbye. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye. See you next time, everyone.
Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you.
Goodbye to you. Goodbye to me. Goodbye. See you next time, everyone. Quietly, okay? Goodbye. See you next time. Goodbye. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to me. Goodbye. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone.
Goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to me.
Goodbye, see you next time, everyone.
Goodbye.
I'll see you next time.